Here's everything you'll need to make our butter floating biscuits and sausage gravy. You need all-purpose flour. I thought I had enough, but I don't. I'm gonna have to use some cake flour. Hopefully that will suffice. You need your sugar, you need your salt, you need your buttermilk, your baking powder, butter, your sausage of choice, and some sage. Let's get into it. Preset your ovens. It's important. You're gonna preset this to 450, okay? Not 455. I know y'all gonna see that. It's 450. I turned it down. All right. I ain't had no glass baking dish like everybody been using. I'm a baker, so I have a cake pan, so I'm gonna be using this. Okay, judge your mama. You need it to melt 1 stick of butter, so I just put my butter inside the pan and put it in the oven. And then to a bowl of choice, you're gonna add 2.5 cups of flour, 4 teaspoons of this. You're also gonna need 4 teaspoons of sugar, flat. You're also going to need 2 teaspoons of salt. I use kosher salt. Use what works for you, okay? Level out your stuff, guys. Level out. Salt is not something you want to add more to. You can always salt your biscuit after if you want a little more salt. But if once you put it in, you can't take it out. So be careful. Then you're going to mix all that stuff you put in the bowl together. And you're going to make a well in the center. I'm going to show you. Hold on. See? The well in the center. You want to make a little, indentation in the middle. Now, again, I use cake flour majority of this because I didn't have flour, so it's very soft. All-purpose flour, I would have been able to smush to the side, and it would have had it would have held up better, if that makes any sense. Now, I'm going to be adding my buttermilk. I'm adding 2 cups. Use measuring cups, guys, because if you try to eyeball it and you do too much, it's going to be soupy. You don't want that. Okay, and then you're going to fold your flour into the milk. You don't want to mix, so be careful, okay? Use a spatula of your choice and just mix it until it becomes moist and combined, okay? Okay, and this is what we are going for. It don't look pretty yet. And then you're just gonna add your dough to the butter, okay? Just plop it in. Okay, then you're gonna use your spatula to smooth it out as best you can, and then you're gonna use the same spatula to put some lines in it, dividing them into 3, 6, 9 biscuits. Then we're going to put them in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes until they are golden brown. Okay. Now we're going to make our sausage. Y'all seen what kind I got. Get whatever is at your store or you normally use. Now, I'm not making this whole packet because it's just me and I don't know if anyone else is going to eat it or how it's going to come out. So I'm only using about 1/3 of this package. But you make as much as your heart desires. Mind your business about what I'm using to mix up my sausage. Can somebody get me one of those little ground beef musher things? You know what I'm talking about? Look like a little star at the end. Yeah, I want one of those. Y'all remember I said I needed sage? I really didn't because I forgot I picked up breakfast sausage and I only needed sage if I picked up like fresh ground meat with no sage and stuff added to it, and I could smell the seasoning in this Genio, so I'm not going to use it. But add whatever other seasonings you want that you desire. This is all optional. Garlic. I'm using garlic, onion, and some black pepper. If you like how your sausage tastes just as it comes, then don't add anything. But me, I just can't help myself. I feel like I always got to add my own little shazam. Okay, I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of flour. And we're just going to mix it until the flour disappears, okay? My bad, y'all. And then I added about 1 cup of milk to my sausage. And I'm just going to let this simmer down. I'm going to cover it up until it thickens. And as it cooks, if you need to add a little more flour, don't be afraid. Or a little more milk to thin it out. Don't be afraid. Okay, this is how the biscuits came out, y'all. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Okay, apparently I was not recording when I was pouring the sausage gravy over the biscuit, so I missed that, and I was not remaking it because I used all the gravy that I made for this. See, this is my first time making these biscuits, the gravy, and also trying it. You want a bite? That's what it looks like. Let me add a little salt. Okay. Shout out to Just TV for the biscuit recipe. And I gotta go find a lady name that I use for. Oh, girl. The sauce is good.